All right, what's up, guys? Chokosura here, and we're back with another Secret Amount of Randomizer Seed of the Week. This is number 258, and for this week, we have a Vanilla Long Seed for this week. All right, so let's take a look at the flags. We have 9 of them. Starting off, we have a girl start. We have restrictive logic, as always. Hints are disabled. It is what it says. We will not have access to any hints. Except for the Necessary and the Witch's Castle. If we can get over there, then we can get a hint from that. But otherwise, no hints. We have to blind pretty much everything. We also have hard complexity. So that means the seed is going to try to put our progression items in harder to reach locations, or behind chains, or in silly locations, or low priority spots. It also could be a high complexity seed. So let's just hope that's not the case, but sometimes hard complexity means that it could be a high complexity seed. Randomized boss elements, it is what it says. The bosses will have randomized elemental affinities. They can cast spells of their randomized elemental affinity. They can spawn as non-elemental. Some may spawn as non-elemental, which means they can cast spells of pretty much any elemental tree. So we have to keep that in mind as we fight the bosses, and the bosses themselves are randomized, of course. No chest drops. It is what it says. Enemies will not be dropping treasure chests on this run. Faster magic leveling disabled basically means that the spell experience will be set to their vanilla values, so they'll be leveling up slower. Random enemy spawns. We can see any enemy in any area of the game. And we have enemy type status ailments. Alright, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I do not like the looks of these flag sets. I don't like the looks of these flags. So if hard complexity is mean, this seed could be miserable. And the reason why I say that is because we don't have, faster magic leveling if we have a sprite early, or elementals and mana seeds early. We have hard complexity, and as I just mentioned, it could be a high complexity seed. We have no hints. We have randomized boss elements. We have no chest drops. So if the seed doesn't have a lot of money on freebies, then we are going to have an issue. So yeah, I'm not liking the looks to this. But we're going to see what happens, but I'm not promising anything. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so here's hoping we find either Gnome Luna. Should be good. Yeah. Gnome Luna, or okay, that's an axe. That's nice. Some mana seeds early. Okay, Dragon Agility Ice on the axe. Okay, axe start is actually really nice because that opens up quite a few more checks. 3 checks anyway. I don't know if I even want to be aggressive on this early game. I think I just want to play this out normally. I mean, because I could do what I did on the last weekly and go straight to Pandora Ruins, but I don't know if that's a smart idea here. I can. I'd rather not, though. So yeah, I think I just play this. I think I just play this freebies route as normal. Let's see. So we have Sunken City and Logic. Pure Land and Logic. We can get through the whole Pure Land with the axe. Doppelgangers is in Logic too, as is Dark Palace. Well, Dark Palace, the free checks anyway. Hmm. It's also hard complexity too, so yeah, I don't know. Okay, Power Wrist Tiger Cap in the shop right here. I feel as though I should just do a full freebies route. Because there's several ways we can play this early game. I could go freebies. I could go the classic freebies and the Pandora Ruins. I also could go freebies straight to Pure Land. I could. But that depends on my my damage output. Let's go to Mara. Okay, Mara has nothing. We can also go straight to Witch's Castle here. I could. For a hint. Okay, Kung Fu Dress. That's about all that's good here. Yeah, so I feel as though this is probably going to be a huge coin flippy seed. And if we don't flip this coin properly, then we are going to have a miserable time. So we just have to hope we gamble correctly here with the checks. Because I am not liking this flag combination. Alright, golden vest, hair ribbons there, needle helm, okay. I'm not liking this at all. I honestly think this is going to be a tough seed. Well, I don't think tough's the right word. I think probably it's going to be a slow seed. Depending on what we find early. It is hard complexity, so I mean complexity 0 usually doesn't have. Okay, this is bad. Alright, Jab Orb. There's the spear. Let's hope out. Let me take a look at that spear real quick. Okay, ooh, okay. Dragon Strength Fire is actually really nice, so we're gonna go ahead and put that on. I think I just keep that on. Yeah, I'm not in love with this flag combination at all. I mean, we'll see what early game gives us. All right, there's the Javelin. Javelin is agility, fire, perfect hit rate, not bad. I need to find some cash in fast. So, depending on what we find on this freebies route, will determine how I route this early game. Because if we don't find that much money, then I think an early Pure Land is just out of the question. I gotta be very careful in here. I'm down to 25 HP. Okay, level 2 is fine. I actually needed that level up. This ain't looking good, folks. I mean, there's more free checks I can do, but it ain't looking good so far. Ow, random javelin. Will you stop? What the hell? Over here sniping me with javelins? Get out of here. Alright, so let me see. Where am I going after this? I'm thinking of going Ice Country. Ice Country into Sunken City Chest, I guess. Yeah, we can try that. Let me be careful here. I need to kill them. I don't want them smacking me up while I'm trying to grab this. Okay, boom orb. Let's reset out of here. Oh, rope out of here, rather. Yeah, let's go Ice Country into Sunken. Actually, no, we go Ice Country into Lighthouse into Sunken Continent. We'll go east from there. Lighthouse, Sunken Continent, Tasnica. Oh, brother. This is not looking good. Which is expected for a hard complexity seed because hard complexity usually, not all the time, but usually doesn't put many progression items on complexity 0. It has to put at least one though. Okay, we got Tiara, Quilted Hood, Steel Cap. Alright. I think if we can find anything on complexity 0 that'll lead me to any sort of progression. I think we just follow it. Yeah, there's $200. That's a start. All right, $200 is enough to get that power wrist. I could grab that. I'll grab that a little bit later though. All right, so Lighthouse, Sunken Continent, Tasnica, Turtle Isle, and I should probably check orbs as well, just to have the information. Oh my god, it's just a lot of nothing. Which I'm not surprised. No. I got NPC glitched right there. Okay, we just hit level 3. That's fine. It's okay if we take a couple levels here because we kind of have to defend ourselves right now since we don't have armor. Okay, 1,200 bucks is good. We definitely take that. All right, so we saw what? Kung Fu dress? Oh, I just thought about something. Hold on. Let me reset. Hold on. Let me check the... Did I get the money? I did. Okay. Let me check the first 2 rooms in Grand Palace. And see what they are. Because that'll give us some information on what elementals we need. Well, 2 of the elementals we need. So yeah, let me check this right now while I'm here. And that way we know what to look for. Okay, so Salamander. And Undini. Okay. Alright, that's good information. So we know that Undini and Salamander are required for Grand Palace. So we do have to look for them eventually. Alright, so... Tasnica... Turtle Isle... Fire Palace, check orb. Moon Palace, check orb. Should probably check the shop while I'm here since I do have 1,200 bucks now. I should have like 1,400 actually. Maybe 1,500, depends. We saw Kung Fu dress, we saw tiara, we saw quilted hood, we saw tiger cap. Yeah, I think I checked this. Oh wow. Okay, never mind. Headgear. Ugh. Okay, this shop sucks. Alright, Matango had power wrists. Chodo, I believe, had the helmets. Tiara, quilted hood, and I think Southtown had Kung Fu dress. Or was it Northtown? I think it was Southtown though. Alright, we check this. It is hard complexity. We might have to come in here later on. Silford. Okay. Let's see. Witch's Castle actually doesn't seem like a bad idea. We haven't really found much aside from a couple of weapons. Okay, Ivy Amulets here. That's nice. Alright, we check Moon Palace and then we go to Dark Palace from here. Dark Palace, Gaia's Navel, Luna. Before I go to Dark Palace, let me drop by Matango and pick up that power wrist, so I'll have that. I could forge my javelin, but I think I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna get that tiger cap. That's too expensive right now. Although I could. I very well could. Kung Fu dress and what was it? Golden tiara, I think, is 34 defense. Let me grab that right now. Actually, I think golden tiara was up here. I lose 2 defense. It's not a big deal. For 700. Yeah, we can grab this. No, I'll grab that. I'm not gonna be greedy right now. And then I'll go to Southtown, get that Kung Fu dress. I'm not gonna be greedy. I could take the quarter hood, yeah, but I don't need it that bad. I mean, we're talking what, 17 defense versus 26 and double TR's price. So we'll just say no to that. I will get this though. Oh, you can have that and that and that. I want to save my money in case we run across a sprite or a boy. That way I'll have stuff for them. I know what some cheap things are for them. I feel as though I don't need to upgrade the javelin. I do have a strength weapon in the spear. Okay, so now that we got some armor, let's go to Dark Palace. We'll go Dark Palace into Gaia's Navel, and then that's probably gonna do it for my freebies run. Now the question is, do I go Pure Land here? I mean, I could. I'm getting slept. Yeah, I had to reset that room so I don't get put to sleep there. I want to kill this. Last thing I want is for him to balloon me, like, right near the archway over here. And I gotta sit there for 10 seconds. Okay, there's the wind seed. So there's another option on the table. We can turn that in. That would be complexity 1. Another jab orb. I can already tell this is not going to be a fast seed. This is probably going to be close to 2 hours. There's so many things I want to do right now. Like, I want to go to Witch's Castle for a hint. I want to go to Pure Land to get that cleared out while the bosses there are still low level. And I also want to go to Pandora Ruins because, I mean, there's 7 checks there, so. Alright, Axe Orb. Alright, so let's see. We got the glove, sword, whip, bow, boomerang still out there. The other two characters are still out there too. Alright, water seed's nice. We'll take that, sure. A lot of nothings. Okay, Undini required for that. Not even randomized. We do have some orbs. I can save and check them just to see what they are. I'm gonna check this armor shop just to see what's in them. What's in here? Tiger suit, chain vest, and okay. Getting the javelin to level 4 is gonna cost me like 1,600 gold, I think. Oh, 1,400 rather. Okay, so I'm gonna save and I'm gonna check out these next weapons real fast just to see what's on them. Okay, we got the axe, got the spear, javelin. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright, axe is dark agility, spear. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. And intelligence on the javelin. Okay, so I think what I do here is forge the spear to level 2 and then just work with that. Yeah, I think that's a decent idea. We can just forge this. And we'll keep that as it is. Man, what am I doing? We got 2 seeds. You know what? Water seed, complexity 0. Wind seed, complexity 0. I think we just try and go up the complexity ladder. Go up a step and see what's on these pedestals. We can try. Of course. Oh, this is Dryad element. Okay. The elementals are probably buried. Alright, gold key and the whip. Ooh, actually huge. Actually huge. Okay, so we got the whip, which is going to be required to get through the run. Whip is agility confused. That also opens up Grand Palace chest. Level 5. Another spear orb. Okay, let me get this to level 2. I think I just hit it. I think it hit level 2. Yeah. Oh my god, this is actually pretty brutal. I'm gonna try Pure Land. 700. Yeah, I think I just go. I'm gonna try Pure Land. We should be able to get through Pure Land without any healing items. We'll have to rely on our armor to keep us alive, which we've got enough defense. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. The boss fights are going to be a little on the slow side, but I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. We don't have any magic on us right now. Light element. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. No, I don't want lightsaber. Great, now he has it. Alright, he's out of MP. That's what you get for casting all those lightsabers. I don't know. Maybe I should have went Witch's Castle for the hint. Alright, Javort, Whip Orb. Nothing so far. Topple. Oh god. I have to watch where I stand here. I should be fine right there. I should be fine right here. Yeah, we're fine right here. Alright, no lunar magic. Ugh, okay, we don't want that. Alright, that's fine. That's not fine though. There we go. Alright, not too bad. Could have been worse. That could have been much worse, actually. $1,000. Those two lunar magics could have shrunk me, and that would have been the end of the fight. Because I can't cure shrink right now. I don't have any items on me. Which is very risky because it is randomized boss elements. Oh no. Hit me. Thank you. Gigas. Okay, this guy's Earth element. I don't have a saber to overwrite that, so I guess we're going with the axe, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, this one, this one is going to be rough. Our elementals are deep in the seeds somewhere. Well, most likely they are. Okay, so nothing here so far except for money. What are the odds that I can't reset out of here because there's something in the very back of Pure Land? Probably pretty high. Alright, that's an Earth Element Watermelon. Okay. Yeah, I know these boss fights aren't exactly exciting, but you can blame the seed for that. You can blame the seed for that. I just don't have the tools. There we go. Sometimes when the seed doesn't give you the tools, then you just have to suffer. I mean, we're not dying, we're not taking a bunch of damage or anything, but it's just the boss fights are slow. Sometimes you just can't do anything about it because the seed is mean and won't give you stuff. So, all right, Whip Orb. Wow, we are 0 for 4 so far in Pure Land. I'm starting to question this choice, but I can't really say if this was a bad play yet because we still have 3 more checks here. And like I said earlier, there could be a situation where there is something I need back here. Mech 3. Okay, you are water element. My javelin's fire, isn't it? I think it is. Oh no, it is Mech 3. Have to charge. Yeah, Mech 3 has defense, unfortunately. Yeah, I gotta charge. 33. Ah, jeez. This is gonna be rough. Ow. I actually have to be careful here. Because he's got Ice Saber on, and apparently I'm taking a little bit of damage now. I'll lure him down here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got him now. There we go. Oh my god, this seat is painful. It's so painful. I can imagine some of the other runners playing through this seed and going, what the hell is this seed? And I'll be honest, we might get some forfeits on the seed. We just might. Wow, what? No progression here so far. Whoa. Oh, brother. Okay, here we go. Let's not get hit by that. Shouldn't be bad, right? 9, okay. This might be a little scary. This might be a little scary. Especially if he keeps doing that. I don't know. Oh my god, stop doing that. We might not be able to kill this guy. Dodge that. No, I don't think we can kill. I don't think we can kill him. Yeah, we need more defense. Next spell kills me. Yeah. Wow, we actually can't kill him. We don't have the damage. Okay, here's what we do then. I guess I have to save and leave. Wow, this seed is miserable. Holy mother of God. If I buy some candies, I can get past that fight, no problem. Matter of fact, we saw Tiger Caps back at Matango, so let's go get that. Assuming I can afford them, which I don't know. I should be able to. I think. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Grab some candies, we'll grab some herbs. Did we see chest guard anywhere? I don't remember seeing chest guard anywhere. Actually, no, I'm not gonna save. I'm not gonna save. All right. We go back to Pure Land. Matter of fact, I probably should upgrade. That's a light element wall. I think that was a light element wall. The level 2 axe is a dark element weapon. Maybe we can try using that. Yeah, we'll forge this to level 2. Level 2, that was intelligence. We'll force this as well. Gigas Flail. Okay, Lunar Strength is nice in case we run across like a moon Dryad element boss. I kind of want that. You know what? No. I'm gonna kill a couple things real quick. I want that. I legit want that. Yeah, I should have it now, right? Actually, no, I don't. 19. Okay, now I do. I actually want that because I'm alone and it's random enemy spawns. And we don't want trap flowers putting us to sleep, so I would rather dock my attack power by 5, which is fine. Of course, if I find a character here, I'm going to be sad. All right, let's go back for that wall. I think we can kill him now. We should be able to kill him. It was my fault that I didn't bring. I kind of overestimated the scaling here. Alright, so we gotta walk back. I'm really hoping there's something back here. Because if there's not, then Pure Land is a big waste of time. We only found 1,000 gold here. We haven't found any progression here yet. But I believe because it's hard complexity and hard complexity seeds, when this happens, usually they put a progression item on the mana tree. So I won't be surprised if there's something on the mana tree. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually expecting it. Yeah, that's why we buy Ivy Amulet, folks, because of random ass sleep flowers. That would have been like a 10-second loss right there if I hadn't bought the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this wall is light element. I think. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, this looks like light element to me. Alright, we're hitting a bit harder now, I think. Okay, yeah, we're okay now. Yeah, we're okay now. We don't have to dodge that now. We can just straight up block it. Nice. Okay, the left eye's dead. I got it off, fortunately. That other eye should be out of MP soon. Should be. And all of the stuff takes 2 MP. Well, energy absorb takes 3, I think. There we go. Oh my god. This seed is actually awful. Maybe Pure Land wasn't the right play. It depends what else is here. We don't know what this is. Okay, Axe Orb. Yeah, okay, game. Okay. Getting exploded. Yeah. SOMR being cheeky as usual. So this is required because we need Undini to get through Grand Palace. This seed is actually tragically awful. Alright, so what am I doing after this? Undini doesn't provide any progression though. Okay, so it was just Undini here. Ugh. So just Undini here, and she's required. Okay, 800 gold. Oh god, I guess I'll do Pandora Ruins here. Yeah. Alright, let's save. I think it took us like 20 minutes to get through Pure Land. Which, I mean, it's no fault of our own. Unless there's, you know, stuff early game that could have helped me out. Alright, so Undini complexity 1. Or yeah, complexity 1. No, complexity 0 because we started with Yaks. So she's actually complexity 0. The entirety of Pure Land was complexity 0. Alright, this guy again. We gotta get some better damage sources and fast. Like, we need to find either Luna or Gnome or Sprite. Sprite, honestly, I don't think Sprite is gonna help out too much. Well, maybe. Maybe. Oh, great. Two. Yeah. What the hell is this seed though? Like, this seed is just it's a dumpster fire. Okay, there's the moon seed. That doesn't help me either because I don't have Luna. So we can't turn that in. We can turn in the water seed. So maybe we go water seed or water pedestal. Undini's cave, witch's castle. We could try that. All right, let's see what's in here. Bow orb, the boy, boy and boomerang too. Google belt, earth seed, boom orb, bow orb. Am I keeping the boy? I mean, I probably should. I probably should because right now we need damage. We do not have damage right now. Let me see. How much money do I have? 1,500. Okay, so 1,500. Raccoon cap, power wrist, and probably spiky suit because I didn't see fancy overalls anywhere. So let's just go like this. Power wrist. Yeah, I think we saw spiky suit in. Did we see spiky suit somewhere? Oh, what am I doing? I thought I saw spiky suit somewhere. maybe I didn't. Let me check. Let me check Kaipo and see what's here. I don't think we checked the shop. I don't think we checked the shop at all. Oh, okay. Vacuum suit is here. All right, cool. And we go power wrist. I guess that'll get him something. All right, so we've got 4 C's. We've got 1 elemental. And no spray. I want to forge like really bad here. And eventually I'll get him a tiger cap, but I don't have the money. Money is like super tight this year. I think I should keep this for Sprite. Yeah, let me keep that just in case I do find him. We could sell this though. Level 2 whip is strength. I guess I can give that to him. Yeah, we can have him use the whip, I guess. Okay. Saving photos. I probably should checkmate the Santo. That's okay though. Well, we can wait. That can wait. We literally cannot move up the complexity ladder right now until we find the item that does allow us to progress up the ladder. Maybe it's the water seed. Boy, I'm gonna give you this. When you have something, I'm gonna give the spear to you. Matter of fact, I think I give the spear to the boy and then give the whip to her. She can have that. They're both strength weapons. Oh, this guy again. Oh, this is doing damage. Okay. I mean, we got cure water if we need it, so. I'm trying to time my attacks with hers so we can hit him twice. Like that. Got him? Okay, he's casting. Try to sneak her back into position here if I can. Let's just getting her MP drink though. Yeah. Will you stop? The MP drain. 7. Oh, of course. Oh, that's bad. He multi-targeted that lunar magic. Oh my god. Just die. That is why moon element bosses are so annoying, because they can do that shit. Sword Orb, Sylphid. Okay, Sylphid. Sylphid gets us in the Fire Palace. Well, it gets us a chest. But I'd rather not check that right now. Let me check Undini's cave. I'm curious I didn't level up after that fight. Get the... Ow. Get some levels on the boy here. Okay, this is light element. Let's change to this. Ah. Alright, Glove Orb. Okay, there's Salamando. That's good. We will definitely take that. Hope out. What's my money look like? I need to upgrade the boy soon. 1679. It's about 90 gold. 90 gold per. Alright, so I think we check Witch's Castle here. We got 4 seeds, but they don't really mean much right now since I can't really utilize them. I do have Salamander magic now, but I don't think that's gonna help too much. I gotta upgrade his armor, and soon. He's getting smacked up now. Probably go with the spear now. It's perfectly fine to kill things now because Prim is a higher level than the boy. So the scaling is set off of her right now, instead of the boy. Saving. Oh my god, the seed is actually miserable. It's just like I figured it would be when I did the intro of this video. I did say it was a possibility that this seed could be a miserable seed, and it most definitely is. Because we can't kill anything fast right now. We just can't. Magic is not gonna help out that much here. Because of faster magic level than being disabled. So And we still don't know where the damn sprite is at. Nice. Alright, what do you say? Gnome on an island. Oh, brother. That's just great. That's just great because we know where he is. The issue is there's a 2 out of 3 chance he's on the light seed pedestal. Ow. Alright, I need to try and protect him here. Do I have an ice weapon anywhere? Dark, Earth, Luna. No. Okay. I got Ice Saber. Yeah, we'll try Ice Saber. Let's see if I can get some big hits with this. Assuming I don't die in the process. Up here? Oh, he went down. Lucky. Oh, I got him. I got him. Just gonna get shrunk. Got him. This magic phase so dang fast. Do it again. Okay, we're out of MP. There we go. Whip orb. Reset. Alright, so nothing here. We'll load this save right here. Okay, how much money do I have? 3,200. Okay. I have to do something about the boy's defense because he's just getting smacked up too much here. I think I saw gold invest in Pandora. And I need to upgrade her at some point too. Can we sell the tiger or sell the raccoon cap for a tiger cap, I guess? We could try that. Alright, so what are my options here? Okay, so there's a chance that Gnome is in the second chest in Light Palace. There's a chance, but I doubt it. I doubt he's there. It's a 1 out of 3 chance that he's there. Gnome would be pretty significant right now. Not to mention, he could be required for Grand Palace. Okay, so hopefully the boy can survive a little bit longer now. Okay, let's go to Fire Palace and see if we can get anything done in there. I don't think so. We can at the very least knock out this first orb though. Okay, Major Mallet, that's nice, I guess. Oh, of course. Okay, so we can't do anything in there without Lumina. We know where Gnome is. I guess I'll finish up early game. Let's go kill Mantis Ant. Earthseed, we can't do anything about without the Sprite. Moonseed, we need Luna. Windseed, we already turned in. Waterseed, we already turned in. Fire element. Yeah, I think it's fire element. Nice. Yeah, he's fire element. Wow. Got him. Nice. Okay. I think now we just have to find the Sprite. The necessary is not going to be any help. So we just have to blind until we find him. Okay, the Dark Seed's here though. Sure. Might as well follow that and see what we get. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what the game wants. Like, what does it want me to do? I'm pretty sure it wants me to find the sprite. Go back. Yeah, I'm almost positive the game wants me to find the sprite. Oh, why am I going in there? I already got that. Muscle memory. Okay, so we got Lime Slime coming up. We do have Flame Saber. I think I'm just gonna cast this now. There we go. Nice. He might dispel, so we gotta hope that he doesn't. Did. Alright, that wasn't bad. And now that we have Saber access, that's something. That'll help speed up these boss fights a little bit. Level 16. Okay, Boom Orb. Alright, 2,000 bucks. Glove Orb. I'm actually gonna keep that money because money is super tight this seed. 4,900. Prim. I could upgrade you, honestly. Get you off that Kung Fu dress. I think you're fine, actually. What I really want to do is try and forge and see if I can get a stronger weapon. I mean, we're still rocking level 2 weapons, which I might need to upgrade. Let's see, we'll go to Matango, sure. Yeah, I'm thinking that we need to find the sprite. I mean, we have to find the sprite eventually anyway, but I'm thinking the sprite is our progression right now. But we have no clue where he is. Let's try forging these 3 and see what happens. Okay, Dragon Con Stone, that's not bad. Spear is high damage in stone, and Whip is intelligent stone. Jesus, the stone weapons though. I mean, I don't need all them stone weapons. Holy moly. Okay, spear, we're gonna get rid of that. Axe, we can forge that. Whip, we can forge that. Alright, now what do we got? Level 4. Strength Dryad Beast is not bad. Strength. Okay, this spear is nice though. Strength and Stone, I like that. Con Dryad. Okay, so we give the axe to her, I guess. Yeah, that works. And then we have a strength weapon in the spear. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. Gaius Navel. I mean, this is just one of those seeds where we have to keep blinding until we hit what we need. And it's one of those seeds where the necessary hint doesn't help us out because we can't get to that. We can't get to Gnome right now. I'm almost positive we can't. I know there's the chest in Light Palace, the second chest in Light Palace. He could possibly be there, but I'm not willing to bet on it. Chances are it is. I mean, it is hard complexity, so chances are that Gnome is on the Light Seed pedestal, which we don't have the Light Seed. Okay, we can't get nothing here. I'm actually gonna get 2 of these. I might go check Doppelganger soon. I mean, as much as I would love to have Gnome right now, just for the speed up, I don't think it's feasible to go to Light Palace and check, because if I'm right and Gnome is on the Light Seed pedestal, it's a waste of a trip. Tiger. Who's Spike? Is this Light Element? Oh, Spiky, okay. He's in phase 2. You can keep hitting him, that's fine. I'll wait until he swaps phases. There we go. Back down? Nope. Huh. I was waiting to manip him, but I guess not. She was doing some pretty decent damage to him, too. Alright, Spear Orb. There's Shade. Shade doesn't help me right now. Not in the slightest. I'm trying to think where I want to go after this. I'm probably... just thinking Sunken Continent. But I don't know. I don't know how good that play is, though. At this point, it's as good as any other play. Oh, this is going to be atrocious. 25. Oh boy, back up, back up. Back up, back up. We don't like Moon Energy. I'm trying to keep her away so she don't get crit. Alright, we got him. Yeah, Spring Beak with Moon Energy is kind of scary because Spring Beak can actually stack multiple hits on you. And his Moon Energy was level 2, which means he gets 3 attacks. Or 3 crits. Basically, he can crit you 3 times in a row. Alright, we reset out of that. Alright, so nothing there. Okay, so early game got us Salamando and Shade. Gnomes in Light Palace. Alright, let's go to Sunken Continent. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do Upper Grand Palace. Oh god. This is Dryad Element. Prim. I'm gonna change it to Thunder Saber here. Yeah, how did your saber go away already? Oh, because you're swinging afterwards. Okay, I'm like, why is your Thunder Saber dropping after 2 swings? It should drop after 4. At level 0, it drops after 4, but that's kind of why charge attacks on the AI characters are bad, because they take an extra swing, which takes away one of their saber charges. Which is kind of annoying, but yeah. Alright, Hexes we have to do anyway. We might as well check it. Sometimes the seed is cheeky and it'll put something here. Oh no. Woo, 43. Alright, let's be careful here. This guy can actually kill us if we're not careful. Yeah. This guy's going to be tough because... yeah. He's going to charge. Oh no, he's going to slam actually. Or do that. Yeah. Let's see. So annoying. Get up here. Yeah, sometimes the seed is cheeky and it will put something here for progression. I mean, we have to do the spot anyway, but yeah, sometimes it's just mean like that. Alright, bow orb, $200. Okay. Alright, spear just hit level 3. We have no Dryad seeds, so we can't check that. Before I check watermelon, I think I saved. I have to start save splitting now. Okay, 6,000 gold. Before I save, I think I can upgrade the girl here at least. I think. Golden vein. Yeah, we'll grab this for her. Or you want this? Nah. I'd rather go amulet. Yeah, I need to upgrade her armor now. I will admit, this is probably the worst seed I've played in a while as far as a weekly. This weekly is actually insane. And it's like I said earlier, I won't be surprised if we have a few DNFs this seed. I won't be surprised at all. All right, let's check Watermelon. And then after Watermelon, I think we just go to Sunken City. Of course. Of course. Freaking non-elemental. Yeah, she's gonna mess things up, I think. So let me take off a charge. I don't have time to charge. I just have to hit when he comes on the screen. There we go. What? And now we charge. Got him. Swing. Damn. Nice try. Oh, right, my spear is double 3. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I just hit up Sunken City after this. Still got pretty much all the mid game to check. Oh my god. Look who it is. And he came with the gloves. The sprite at Watermelon. That is actually insane. Alright, let me get some stuff on him. I need to hit up some shops. Matango's got Tiger Caps. We'll start there. We saw Ivy at Kakara. We'll grab that for the boy. Right, I'm gonna give you the boomerang since it has intelligence. I don't even think that matters at this point because this stuff's gonna be level 0 and these enemies are like level 20. Tiger Cat. Okay, so we can sell. Wait a minute, don't sell that yet. Chest guard, golden vest is 2250. We can sell this as well. Ivy amulet is 1875. Maybe we keep the power wrist on the boy a little bit longer. Yeah, I gotta get an armband on the sprite. So let's go to Kakara. We'll grab that Ivy. 2 Ivies is gonna cost me 3,600, 3,700 actually. We'll get that for the sprite, and then we'll get the golden vest. And we should have like 700 left. Okay, so now with the sprite, what does that do for us? We can check Earth Palace, since we have Undini. Keep that on the board for a while longer. We can sell this. And we can sell this. We still don't have Luna. I think we're good for now, I hope. Luminous blocking Pirate Palace. Luminous blocking Moon Palace, so we can't turn into Moon Seed. We can turn into Earth Seed, but let me go check Sunken City. Let me check Sunken City. Hit this. Okay. You know what? I probably should have cast spells before. That's alright though. I might as well try and do something with him. Okay, he's gonna have wall. Didn't want to do that. I didn't register. Yeah, let's check this. One. It should be fine. I'm trying to take advantage of sprite spell levels. Oh, not spell levels, but experience levels here to refill his MP. Okay, now I want to kill something to get his level up again. There we go. Light. Okay. All right. So after I get done with Sunken City, I think I want to go to Grand Palace and see what else I need. Okay, Axel. Okay, Sprite's Freeze is level 2, which is okay, I guess. Uh, yeah, this is definitely the worst weekly I've played in quite some time. I mean, we've had some trash seeds before, but this one is probably the worst seed I've played this year. Okay. A random ass Earth Slut. I mean, hard complexity is just... I mean, it's not even the hard complexity. Or it's partially the hard complexity, but... we just got stuck with a very bad randomization of stuff. Okay, kill this. Like, if we had Gnome or Luna or both in the early game, then this seed wouldn't be nearly as bad because we would be able to get through boss fights much faster. Or not much faster, but faster than, you know, faster than usual. Yeah. I'm trying to kill things because... getting silence. Yeah. I'm trying to kill things because I'm gonna need to upgrade something soon. I need to upgrade the boys' armor. God damn it. Oops. I gotta buy some more herbs. Oh, I'm spiked. I mean, that's not to say I want every seed of the week to be easy street, which that's not what I'm saying, but we just got hit with a really rough randomization with this particular flag set. Okay, I guess I can try using this. Yeah, 52 damage. Yeah, I don't have any walnuts, unfortunately. Haven't needed to buy them. Oh, right. I need to swap to Thunder Saber here. There we go. Need to keep him distracted while I charge. Nice. Got him. Yeah, I mean, we just got hit with a very bad randomization of the items with this flag set and no real decently fast way to kill bosses. That's why the seed is just so slow. Of freaking course. Of course Luna's here, because why not? Why not put Luna in the sunken city at Kettlekin? Alright. Do you have MP Spur? You do. Perfect. Let's see what else we need. Okay, so we can activate that. Alright, this is Undini. Good? Oh, now you are. I'll check my money after this. That's a trap flower waiting on. Alright, what's this? Oh my god, of course. One of the two elementals, one of the three elementals I don't have. Oh, I do have this actually. Okay, so we need 4 so far for Grand Palace. Might as well kill this thing. We can't check the left side. It's just a whip orb. You can check this though. It's also Luna. Alright, so now we need to find Lumina, of course. So Sunken Continent had the Sprite, Luna, and the gloves. Let me check the shops here. Maybe I can get some upgrades. How much money do I have? First of all, 22k. All right, so I mean, I could work my way up to needle helmets, but that's going to take a while. So I'd rather not do that. I could. 5,600. Boy needs an armband, like, really bad. I could just get this, actually. You know what? Screw it. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Because at the very least, I don't need to worry about the boy now. And we still get to keep our +5 to strength from Power Wrist. The Gauntlet is just a much stronger version of a Power Wrist. Pretty much what it is. Alright, so now that we have Luna, we can turn in the Moon Seed. Maybe that's what the game wants. Let's find out. Alright, so let's see. Moon Seed. Where did we find the Moon Seed? I think that was on Wall Face. So that was complexity 0. Luna was also complexity 0 because we started with the axe. Got him. Okay, so this is complexity 1. Oh, this seed is hot garbage. The light seed's on the moon pad. What the hell is this seed, though? Let's go. Let's follow that. Because whatever is in Light Palace is complexity 2. Well, whatever's on the pad is. Oh my god, that is... Ugh. We'll save. And the funny thing is, this is probably a low-ish complexity seed, but it's just that a lot of the stuff at complexity 0 can't be obtained. Oh, Snapdragon. Earth element. Of course he is. Alright. Yeah, my magic absorbs level 0 though. Yeah. And this is why getting Sprite late in the run is bad. Because he's going to have a hard time doing damage to these bosses now. I'm just saving him. Magic Absorb is going to drain for 1. Yeah, so get over here, get over here, get over here. I mean, we do have Moon Saber now. Not Moon Saber, but Moon Energy. Hold on. Took my dang Thunder Saber off, unfortunately. There we go. I think we just rely on Luna here. No? Nope, I knew it. I knew it. Gnome's on the pedestal. I thought so. I had a feeling. Yeah, who is this? This is water element. It's Minotaur. We might be able to do something with this. Yeah, this is fine. Minotaur doesn't have magic defense, so Fireball is actually going to be not that bad against him, even at level 0. He's healing though, which is annoying. I might as well explode it here and put on Flame Saber. I want him to charge. Man. I want him to charge. There we go. Ow. Come on, you two. Come on, you two. The two are gonna get destroyed by this thing. Oh, God. I have to decay him here. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, I won't be surprised if there's forfeits from some other runners here. I will not be surprised at all. And to be honest, I don't blame them. Because this seed is ugly. Okay, this is gnome. Yep. Okay. We don't know if gnome's required, so we might as well keep them. There's only two orbs left though. I guess we go to Empire. Why not? I'm thinking what I'm gonna do here is get some walnuts and just forget about sprite magic. I have a level 2 freeze, yeah, but these enemies are like level 25 now. Okay, let me get these first. Ruby vest. Somebody can have this. My boy doesn't really need it, so we'll sell that, and then we give this to somebody. I think Prim's a little bit more important than Sprite here, so I'll give it to her. A lot of people say that the Sprite is the most powerful character in the game, and I can agree up to a point, but we check Metamantis. But in a situation where you get the Sprite late in a run and you don't have high level spells, then he's weak. He doesn't contribute much. Prim, on the other hand, oh, this guy again. Prim, on the other hand, is OP all throughout the game. Okay, I can still fireball him though. So he's not completely useless here. And I'm gonna set up boy here while I'm casting. Okay, someone's spells leveled up. I don't know who. Might have been Sprite. Oh, come on. Okay, there's Sprite level up. Might have been Prim. Get away from him. Get away from him. There we go. I don't want y'all triggering his damn charge while I'm trying to hit him. Mana Beast is going to be fun. Alright, Whip Orb. Son of a bitch. Lumina. Jayad's still out there, though. I think there's only 2 orbs left in Grand Palace. We activated the first 2. We activated second floor right orb. Third floor right orb. So there's second floor left orb, third floor left orb. And then the top floor. So yeah, there's only 2 left. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take the gamble here. We only have 2 orbs. We're missing Jayad, but we might not need her. And here's hoping we don't need her. If we don't need Jayad, then we'll go mode. Alright, so we need to do left side. That's Lumina as well. I swear, if this last orb is Dryad, I'm gonna freaking crash out. What's even worse about this Mana Beast fight is I have to use Shade Magic on it. Okay, we're good. 3 Lumina rooms though. $7K. Can make my way up to another gauntlet. Absolutely awful seed. Probably one of the worst seeds I played in a long time. And this doesn't count mystery seeds. I might have to raw nut you, Prim. Okay, this is Earth Element. Yeah, it's Earth Element. Is this Tropical? We might be able to air blast it. Oh, it's Boreal. Okay, never mind. Nah. You know what? No. We're not going to bother. We're going to set up Thunder Saber. We're going to Walnut. You can keep casting while I'm doing this though. Keep going. Oh, go ahead. Go on. Wow, you really put me to sleep. Ugh. I did say this is probably like a 2-hour seed. My route wasn't efficient at all. My route was, I don't know. I mean, early Pure Land did end up paying off because we did get Undini out of it. So I can't say my route was too bad. Okay, 21k. We can go fetch another gauntlet from Southtown. That's exactly what I'm about to do. Honestly, I think I just go Moon Saber and Moon Energy strats with Prim here on Mana Beast. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Because these enemies are like level 20 something, 26. And Sprite Magic is just not going to cut it. It's really not. So we're actually going to go... Okay, let me refill on these and this, and then we grab this. Grab some of these as well, just in case. We'll give this gauntlet to Prim, because I feel as though she is going to be much more important to keep alive than the Sprite. I'm at the point right now where if the Sprite dies, I don't care. And I'm also at the point now where I just want to get this seed over with. I want to finish this seed and not look back. I'll talk about it at the end as I usually do, but I'm not going to have any nice things to say about it. All right, so let's get this over with. Let's see. We have Luna, we have Gnome, both at level 0, but we have them. Both the boy and the girl have gauntlets, so they should be okay as far as defense, and especially magic defense. Come on, Prim, get up here. I'm gonna get rid of these guys. There we go. What level are all these guys? 20 something. 26. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we just got screwed by the randomization. And we got screwed by the flag set. The flag set combination. Dead. Yeah, so Sprite should be the only one taking damage here. Okay. Light element. Might as well start casting this with you. Get some XP on it. Of course. Oh, you killed him. Okay. Good job, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on keeping the boy and the girl alive. Because my sprite magic's not gonna do much here. Let's just be real. It's just not gonna do much here. I'm not even gonna attempt to like try and level. Don't you move? Try and level shade up to 1 because it's not gonna matter. The only thing I don't have is Jaya for wall, but that's fine. $640. Okay. Okay, Luna just went up, I think. Yeah, I did. So I think I'm trying to think what an optimal route would be through the seed. It's probably freebies into. Honestly, I want to say freebies into Sunken Continent, but I don't think anyone does that though. Not with Pandora Ruins and Pure Land still out there. Okay, see Hairtail, we don't care about that. That's not going to get us anything at this point. Or maybe it will, but if it does, it'll be not required to finish. Okay, that's going to take off my speed up, isn't it? Oh, I guess not. Yeah, I would, but I don't think it's necessary. I can only cast like 10 spells. I was thinking about getting Luna to level 2, but it's not necessary. Alright, we're gonna pre-buff here. Oh, you again? Oh, hit us all with that. Got him. Okay, so Mana Beast is going to be what, 30, 37, 38. The boy just hit 28, so yeah, he's going to be 38. All right. I mean, I can test and see how much this does, but I'm not expecting much. Yeah. All right, we got 500 damage out of the sprite. That's all I can ask out of him. Let me buff here. Probably, okay, it's too late for Fire Bouquet. We got speed up. I need to put Moonsaber on too. Okay, Sprite is probably dead here. Oh, 94, okay. And we're taking a little bit of damage with Gauntlet, which is fine. We're okay. Yeah, we're not worried about Sprite. Got him. His wall's level 4. Yep. And then it's just gone. We get 8 hits with Moonsaber. Get him. Got him. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, I think. Because Sprite didn't take damage there, so he's dead. Oh my god, GG. Yeah, he's dead. Woo! The nightmare is over. God, this felt like a dang mystery seed. Wow. So we're getting 222.40 something. This actually felt like a mystery seed. Maybe 222.50. Might be 50. It is 50. All right, 222.53. This seed was atrocious. And it's like I said, some of the other runners who play this seed, if they end up forfeiting the seed, I do not blame them. I don't blame you one bit. You have my sympathy. Because this seed is absolutely atrocious. Yeah, like I said, we just got screwed by Maribot rolling this combination of flags. Disabled hints, hard complexity, randomized boss elements, no chest drops, so we can't farm money for armor. Well, we can, we just can't get them from chests. Faster magic level and being disabled. And the randomization of the items itself was just awful. Some of the placements of these items were just awful. All right, so early game isn't that bad. It's just we don't get a lot of money. We get what, 1,400 gold total. We get 1,200 from the Sunken City chest and 200 from I think it was Ice Palace. Might have been Ice Palace. So 1,400 gold gets you some armor on the girl at the very least. So the early game I don't think is bad at all. We don't find much, which is typical of a hard complexity seed. You won't find much to work with because all the good stuff and all the progression is sitting up the complexity ladder somewhere. So 1400 gold, we get a spear, we get a javelin. You forge the spear to level 2, you get a strength spear, which is pretty nice. We start with the axe, so you have your cutting weapon already from the start of the run, so you don't have to go look for one. And I'm glad because we never found a sword. And yeah, really glad we had an axe start here. So I'm thinking, seeing what was in the seed and speaking in hindsight now, I'm thinking freebies into Pure Land. While it was a decent idea of a play, I don't think it was the best play. And the reason why I say that is because we didn't find anything in Pure Land aside from Undini and 1,000 gold. Everything else was just trash. My idea of going to Pure Land early was to get those bosses out of the way, because Pure Land is a 6-boss gauntlet. Let's just put it that way. And I honestly thought that my armor could carry me through Pure Land, which it almost did. It almost did. We just did not expect a wall to be in the last spot. So we made a mistake right there by not buying candies and herbs, which we should have done. It's pretty much me being overconfident about my defense in Pure Land. So that was my fault. I admit that was my mistake, that I should have bought candies and walnuts not walnuts, but candies and herbs at the very least, even when I have sufficient enough defense to get through the bosses in Pure Land. We have to remember that the bosses and enemies will scale after every boss kill, so that's kind of why we did not make it past that last spot, because we had no way to heal. And what's worse is that boss was blocking Undini. So yeah, we needed some sort of sustain to get through that fight, which we had none. So unfortunately, we didn't get past that. So we had to leave, go upgrade our armor to Tiger Cap and Golden Vest, I think? No, just Tiger Cap. I think it was just Tiger Cap. And get some candies, and then we could get past that spot just fine. But overall, I don't think Pure Land is a great play. It's a decent play at best, but at the end, you end up finding something that's required. So at the end of the day, I don't think it's a bad play. It's just not the best play. I feel as though after freebies, you go maybe to Pandora Ruins, maybe, but even that's not that great of a play, seeing what's there, because we had the boy, he came with the boomerang, and the Midge Mallet was there, or the Moogle Belt rather, and I think that was it. And we found the Moon Seed, so maybe it was, I don't know, because it turns out that the Moon Seed, which obviously requires the Sprite, Moon Seed leads to the Light Seed, and the Light Seed leads to Gnome. And we got a hint from the Nestle Berry saying that Gnome was on an island. So I'm figuring, okay, we know where Gnome is. It's hard complexity. We know what the seed is going to do with this. So I automatically assumed that Gnome was on the Light Seed pedestal, and he was. So that's why I didn't go to Light Palace to check, because I kind of figured that Gnome would be on the pedestal, which we couldn't get to. It would have been nice if we had Gnome this seed. It really would have. It would have definitely sped up these boss fights. And speaking of these boss fights, they were just slow. But it's like I said, sometimes the seed just doesn't give you enough to work with. It gives you 1400 gold and potentially a strong level 2 spear. And it just says, go, do what you can with that. So that's what I did. 1400 gold, got us some early armor. I forced the spear to level 2. And that's pretty much all we had to work with. We had 2 mana seeds too, which we couldn't take advantage of because we had no elementals. I don't think there was any elemental that was free this run. Undini was blue dragon. Gnome was on the light seed pedestal. Sylphid was on the water pedestal. Salamander was at Undini's cave. Shade was at Tropicalo, I think. Yeah, Shade was at Tropicalo. Lumina was Metal Mantis. Luna was at Kettlekin. And Dryad, we don't know where she was. So there wasn't a single elemental that was free this run. Not one of them. So with that said, mana seeds early doesn't matter if you can't utilize them. So it's not like the mana seeds actually gave us stuff. Well, the wind seed did. Turning in the wind seed gave us the whip, which was, of course, necessary. The gold key, and turning in the water seed gets you Sylphid, which Sylphid wasn't required for Grand Palace, I don't think. No, it wasn't. Sylphid was needed for Fire Palace, though, which I probably could have just gone in there and checked that, but this is a seed where you have to blind everything anyway because we have no hints. But now the optimal route, I think, is to do freebies and then go straight to Sunken Continent because, and of course I'm speaking out of hindsight, I don't think any runner does that though. I mean, I can't say that, but I strongly think that no runner will actually do that. Unless they're thinking to themselves, it's hard complexity and the seed might be cheeky and put something in Sunken City. I can see someone doing it then. So freebies into Sunken Continent, which is perfectly feasible this run because we start with the axe. So Sunken City is open. That gets you the sprite. That gets you Luna once you get to Kettlekin. And then that would set someone up to kill bosses at least a little bit faster because then you'll have moon energy. Or actually, better yet, I think a better play would be freebies into Pandora Ruins into Sunken Continent because then you have the moon seed. Of course, again, this is out of hindsight. You have the moon seed. You go to Sunken Continent, you get the sprite from Watermelon. You get Luna from Kettlekin because you have the axe, you can get her. And then you turn in the moon seed to get the light seed. You turn in the wind seed to get the gold key. You turn in the light seed to get Gnome. So Gnome, if someone does that route, which I highly doubt it. Highly doubt someone does freebies in the Pandora Ruins and the Sunken Continent. I highly doubt it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not likely. Gnome is behind 6 bosses. Luna's behind 2. And I think you just play Moon Energy speed up strats. I think. Because, I mean, let's keep it real. Faster magic level and being disabled is a horrible flag when it wants to be. It's not a horrible flag all the time, but in this case, when we find the sprite like an hour and a half into the run, it's a horrible flag because the sprite is nearly useless. Put it this way: the sprite is only semi-useful if you're fighting a boss that has no magic defense and level 20 something. He's kind of useful then, but other than that, you can forget about it. Magic absorb, forget about it. The enemy's magic defense is just too high at that point for magic absorb to even matter. So on a seed that has faster magic level and disabled, you want the sprite early. You want him early, because if you get him late, then you can just write him off. He's a done deal. And that's why I kind of gave up on him toward the end of the run, because he's not going to contribute much, if anything at all. I mean, he did what, 500 damage to the mana beast, and that's pretty much all he could do. I wasn't about to waste walnuts on him. Not when I have a Luna and a gnome and a boy with a very strong level 4 spear. I'm not gonna waste my time worrying about sprite magic at that point. It's just not worth it. Faster magic level and disabled, you want the sprite early. If you can get a sprite early, then maybe you have a chance to, level up your spells. And even then it's sketchy, because leveling up spells takes a long time. We're talking about 25 spells just to get an elemental from level 0 to level 2. 25 spells. That's insane. That's a lot of time. So, like I said, if you're fighting something with 0 magic defense, then sure, go for it. Go for your level 0 spells. If you're fighting something like Mantis Ant, Jabberwocky, Tropicalia, they all have 0 magic defense. Kilroy, they all have 0 magic defense. So, sure, feel free to fire level 0 spells at them, and you will get something out of them. But against bosses like Hydra, Vampire / Buffy, Gorgon Bull, I don't know, Blue Spike, you can forget about casting spells on them, because at level 0, and when they're scaled up to a point where their magic defense just says screw you, you're doing 1 damage. Your magic absorb, you want MP back, too bad. You're getting 1 MP back, and it's a waste of time. So Sprite is just, yeah, he's one of the most powerful characters in the game, but only if the game allows him to be. If the game says screw you, Sprite, then he's not going to do anything. This seed says screw you, Sprite, if you find him late. There is a chance that, yeah, a runner finds him early if they go, say, freebies into, I don't know, Pandora Ruins into Sunken Continent, and they find him on Watermelon. There's a chance they get him early enough so that he'll actually do something in a boss fight. But even then, again, it's faster magic level and disabled, so you can't expect too much out of him at all. Meanwhile, Lady Prim, I mean, people say that Sprite is OP. I agree up to a point, but Prim is just the strongest character in the game. Let's just keep it real. She just has so much available to her. On a seed like this, Prim actually is more preferable than the Sprite, especially once you get access to, Gnome, which, I mean, Gnome was pretty much out of the question on this seed. Luna's possible. Again, if someone goes freebies into Pandora Ruins into Sunken Continent, Luna's very possible. Or just go straight to Sunken Continent and finds her. Prim just has so much utility, and a seed like this where you don't have access to a good enough sprite, or a sprite period, you want Prim. Undine, she has heals, of course, sabers. Sylphid, sabers. Status effects. Salamander, she can drop enemies' attack power if you're starting to take heavy damage. She can help out in that way. Lumina, and as much as I shit on Lumina on occasion, Lumina would have been not bad on this seed if I had gotten her earlier, but it is what it is. Dryad, wall spells. So yeah, Prim just has so much utility. So it's just a shame that the elementals weren't readily accessible until we started doing checks, until we started going up the complexity ladder. And the boy is the boy. He's only good at one thing, and that's doing damage. So you can't say much about him. There is a world where someone drops the boy. I don't see it happening, but you really don't need him. Well, no, I'm not even going to say that. You actually do need him because unless someone goes to Watermelon and grabs the sprite early enough for him to matter, to halfway matter, then yeah, you'll need the boy this seed. Because this seed, you do not have easy access to Luna. You do not have easy access to Gnome. You don't have easy access to anything unless you kill some bosses. So it's just a tough seed. It's a tough seed. It's a slow seed at that. Um, this seed is not fast at all. Not fast at all. Sometimes the randomizer just gives you the middle finger and says, screw you, you're on your own. I'm not going to help you much until you figure out what to do. Turns out we needed 4 elementals for Grand Palace, those elementals being Undini, Salamando, Lumina, and Luna. Salamando, not too bad to get. I think Salamander was early at Undini's cave, and so was Shade. Shade wasn't necessary though. Lumina, Metal Mantis. So yeah, definitely one of the ugliest seeds I played in quite a while. That wasn't a mystery seed. All right. Anyway, 222.53 is our time for this seed of the week, number 258. It is Sunday as I'm recording this. I'm probably just going to pop this time in right now and see where we stand. Oh, okay. Well, apparently we are the only runner who have finished this seed so far. So, okay, I'm not even mad about that because some of the other runners are on the Discord and seeing the flag set and going, do I even want to play this weekly? Disabled hints, hard complexity, randomized boss elements, faster magic level and disabled, random enemy spawns, no chest drops. Do I even want to bother? I bet that's what some of the runners are saying. Do I want to even bother playing this seed? And well, I'm not gonna say anything. So it's up to them. If they want to play this seed, if they want to play this atrocious seed, then that's their decision. But all I'm saying is get ready because this seed is not nice. It is not a nice seed at all. All right, with that said, I will see you all next time.